What is up, everyone? I am Jordan, or JKE390, and we are here at Happy Land Kyle Stadium, where Kyle Chibikai, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yo, that me?
Yep, is playing as the Lovable Drunks, the Dwarven team in our Blood Bowl tournament. This is our second game of the second week of Blood Bowl, Truefrientational, whatever I called it. That stupid first video, and I was stuck with the name. And
Yeah.
Our second coach, Tyler Tarvidi.
Yo, what up? I might lose.
The Wood Elves playing with the Wilted Roses. We can only hope that you will. So, Kyle, have you practiced any more since your last game, or is this your next game since?
Have not practiced.
Okay, because Tyler, I'm sure you've now doubled the amount of time you've played from what you've been playing lately.
I don't think I've played for 250 hours, Jordan.
I don't know. You set up your minor league teams and your Paul Bunyan tuxedo and went out and you've been playing it. But what? Actually, is there any team you haven't played as at this point?
I hate the Bretonians, so I haven't touched them.
Fair.
And I haven't played Ogre or Halfling.
Okay. I think for our next league, Tyler, you should play as the Halflings and I'll play as the Ogres. Because those two are going to be like the two most ridiculous and also the funniest to see verse one another. Because I'll either kill you or not be able to hit you and you'll make all the points. That or we'll be Goblins and Halflings, either way.
No, I've actually been looking into who I might want to play for the next league.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that?
If nothing's locked in yet.
Alright. So yeah, that War Dancer over there, what level is he? He's about to hit level 3, right?
Yeah. He's one touchdown away.
Yeah, that little dancy boy over there is...
Oh, there he is.
Yes, that is the War Dancer. He is easily, I mean, obviously the tree is pretty good, but he can get stuck in the ground and just be like, I'm done. That War Dancer is easily the best, because he can leap over your team, he can block, he can dodge, he can put on sunglasses and do Johnny Cage's moves, punch you in the nuts. That's what he reminds me of, how he moves, is Johnny Cage.
Got a riot.
Okay,
Both teams lose a turn.
Oh, ball almost went right to him.
Yep.
Alright. Fair start. Stepping on a man with a tree.
Yep.
So Tyler, do you have your strategy for this round?
Run like a coward.
Hey, it makes sense. Also, I am surprised how early you grabbed that ball. Oh, and he's going for the pass to get that extra experience. But he also knows...
No, they're that close.
I was going to say, he knows his team can do it. Wood Elves, excellent passers. They are... oh, man. Here comes that little sneaky boy squeezing in. Oh, but he is down. Is he going to use a reroll?
He's thinking about it.
No, he took it. He took the hit.
Only got one still.
Yeah. So... It is now Kyle's turn. Obviously, he could go for the ball, but that's going to be a harder thing for him to grab. So if he wants to... Well, first, probably pick up his guy by the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, decide what he wants to do. Obviously, again, you only have the one blitz, so if you end up wanting to hit somebody further away... Yep. Kyle going to bash some of these little elven boys. Is there, besides maybe the War Dancer, anybody you're worried about losing, Tyler? And the tree, probably.
I'd rather not lose my thrower, even though he only has 1 experience. I mean, frankly, I just don't want to lose linemen because they're kind of expensive, and I don't have really any money, but...
That's true.
Even better.
For Wood Elves, it's basically everybody. But especially, like, the two I put on the line were the linemen I'm most okay having that happen to. Because those are the two without any SPP, and now I'm already down the line the next game.
Who is going to miss the next game as well, which will be your game against Eric.
Let's try.
I would say if you end up blitzing with anybody, put somebody else up there by him first so you can get that extra armor or an extra point for hit. Other than that, I think for the most part you've got most of the rolls, so I don't have to teach you too much.
Go for it. I'm confident.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now you can move forward a little bit if you need to, and then begin the cage, the rage cage.
I don't want to pass it.
You almost passed it to yourself.
Yeah.
Tyler, you're not talking much. You're getting a little worried about what's happening right now.
No, I'm trying to. Like, I don't really have much.
Not giving me any place where I can like the move.
Click on the character first, or did you click away?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. No, I mean,
reason.
after the trip, this is going about where I expected, so this is fine.
Okay. So I did bump up the time to be 3 minutes, so everybody has a little bit more time to decide. Everybody thought it was a smart idea to bring it up a little bit. Okay, you're in that Elves tackle zone, but that's good because it's also going to help protect him. An interesting strategy. I thought he was going to go for the full block in there.
You would need two going.
That guy is
for it.
stunned, so he won't get up. I wouldn't move over to him. It's gonna be 2 turns before he stands up.
Oh,
So I'd
is
go
it?
ahead and
Alright.
yeah, he's got the little stars around him. So I'd actually move up to keep helping that guy, maybe from a diagonal. So you have okay.
Nah. No.
Are you just gonna move everybody else up to defend and hold people?
Yeah. There. There. There we go.
Ooh, attacking with the runner, interesting.
As far as Kyle's convinced, he's attacking with a dwarf.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I think it's
I'll
interesting
stay
because
with
that's the only dwarf on his team, or the 2 runners, the only ones that don't have block.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
slightly riskier to attack with
That's
them.
true. That is one thing to always keep in mind with those guys is they don't have block. And you have one more guy if you wanted to move him before the turn ends in 26 seconds.
Move.
Interesting play.
Yeah.
To not follow with his runner, but to still move up. Yeah.
Well, maybe he knows his runner can get further if need be, so he'll be able to move to the next person next turn as opposed to the other dwarfs. Because dwarfs do not have the greatest movement, as opposed to your wood elves who are sneaky little scoundrels.
That is accurate, yes.
Gonna go for dodges again?
He is in the way of anything I want to do.
Man, his tree is not rooting itself.
I mean, it's not very common for it to root.
I thought it had one of the higher percentage chances.
No, it's still a 1 in 6.
Okay.
Going for the blitz. Nope, maybe not.
Probably not yet. Well, if he's able to reach, I don't know. He might just be going for the block, hoping that you can't get away.
Well, no, the one downside about his square, while it's not as secure, it does kind of prevent me from doing any 2 dice rolls.
Yes.
Well, okay.
There goes Tyler's 1 reroll, and he almost messed that up. He didn't do the classic Jordan, rolling 3 dice and getting 3 sets of skulls twice in a row.
I considered it.
I have the chance of winning the lottery with those odds.
Oh, no, trust me, that happens to me quite a lot.
Speaking of
And
which,
there we go.
getting to see that beautiful dwarven block and another injured player on Tyler's team.
Fun. At least that, well, I know that one. Ah, fuck.
No long-term effect, so you're good. He'll be in the next game.
Yeah.
Versus Eric Ishtar.
Yeah.
Since you already stood the guy up, you wouldn't be able to blitz with him. You'd have to
Yeah.
do it beforehand. You can make him step closer if you wanted, but that's about it.
Alright, so we'll get hit.
Ooh, hoping for the dauntless roll, maybe.
But that's also 2 reds.
Not if Dauntless kicks in,
Yeah, let's go for it.
which it didn't.
No.
With Dauntless, it makes them increase strength if it goes through, which did not. So.
Which now grants Tyler the ability to take out that runner. That would have been the first thing I'd have done, is use that guy in front of him to take out Tyler's defender, and then started moving forward again. But I felt like that would be helping too much, so I kept it to myself.
No, I want to take a chance with Dauntless.
Okay.
This should be 2 dice, yep. You...
Uh-oh. Ah, it's just a stun. I was going to say, it's going to be an elf injuring a dwarf. Very, very rare occurrence. Besides maybe in Pride.
Yeah.
Or anytime Gimli tries to run to keep up with Legolas and Aragorn. And now it's becoming that unfortunate moment where there's not going to be any defenders left to stop Tyler from running to the other side of the pitch and making a score point.
Gotta believe. That wasn't a good belief.
Nope.
Kyle defended by the pirates once again.
Yeah.
Is a foxglove actually a flower?
Mm-hmm.
I just learned something today. If you heard it, disregard the evil
him
laughter in the background. So is everything coming together as you wanted, Tyler?
I mean,
Other
that
than-
one hit didn't go through.
Other than the boo-boos that you guys have.
I mean, that was to be expected. That was also to be expected against Kirk, though, so I was a little more hopeful, but...
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't really want to talk about like scores and stats of the other games, but if Kirk wouldn't have focused so much on the tree, he probably could have hurt a lot more of your guys.
He probably could have.
Yeah, and Kyle just kind of keeping his Dauntless guy on my tree is a bit worrying.
Is it though? You mainly wanted the tree there to distract everybody.
Yeah, but Dauntless lets him get stronger than the tree.
I'll go with it. Might get lucky.
And we gotta push.
Yeah, I'm fine with the push. Let's stay.
Makes sense. And all those other dwarves still have a move.
Yeah. Can do anything with this guy.
Ugh. Oh, he's got block. He's fine.
Yep.
Generally, whenever
There
I play
we
this
go.
game, I don't play as teams that have blocks. So yeah, I always forget that's the thing.
Alright.
Well, more so
Try
that
this
I've
guy
been
again.
trying out some of the other teams.
Mm-hmm.
Because I usually play orc, but
Yeah, because don't the
I
black
just
ones
found a
have
push.
block.
yeah.
Follow up on that one.
Now we get the 2 at the tree left. Will they try some dwarf nonsense?
Not. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would have just held him in contempt there as well.
Yeah.
Tyler very, very quickly trying to get that dwarf out of the way. The War Dancer, too good for his own good.
Ha.
Except for that.
Unless you roll the 1 and get stunned again.
A good play for Tyler, though. He did get the ball further away from Kyle and move some of his players around. Plus, in the next turn, the 2 that were stunned will be back up, so he's got that going for him.
Tyler, this is definitely an interesting game, that is for sure.
Yeah.
It's on your side of the pitch now, so at this point,
Yeah.
Tyler just needs to get that time he can grab it and sprint away, and he's got it.
That's what that last turn was supposed to be.
That was.
Yeah.
He makes a sure hand.
The Dwarven with sure hands. And he's going to clear his path using the other dwarves, and he should be golden. You got that reroll though, if you
But
choose
it
to
will be
use it.
your last one, yeah.
But at the same time, he can push you out of bounds, which is
Yep.
great.
Mhm. That is the plan.
Yeah, the surf is always good.
And he's KO'd. But that's alright. If there's one thing I've learned about elves, it seems like they immediately come back every time.
Even when you don't want them to.
I can KO like 15 of them, of their 11 players, and they all come back the next turn.
Alright. Say hello to this guy.
You got blocks, so you can use the hit.
Yep. Love how if I hover over the dice, it lets me know what's going to happen.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I more just
Yeah.
say it with that one because I always need to remind myself again because I never think of block as a move.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
You can always bring up more defenders if you need it.
Whew, there we go. Nuffle is on my side now.
So I don't think Tyler can really get to me. Or at least my ball.
It's going to be a challenge, but if he slides past your defenders, he'll be able to. Okay. Well,
Or-
there
or
we go. Niffle laughing upon Tyler. Right, the world is yours to explore with your ball carrier.
Yeah. Gonna run over there.
Building up a little bit of a shield.
Yeah. There we go.
There's the hit he was looking for.
Mm-hmm. At least the 2 dice.
You got the
Yep.
block. I waited till I know no one else can see it, but because I'm watching Kyle's screen, I waited till you read it before I said it.
There.
Are you feeling nervous at all, Tyler?
I came into this not fully expecting to win, so that's helping.
But it's the job of the elves to score 400 points a game.
Only against Kirk.
Alright, let's get you up.
Unfortunately, though, Kirk's actually learning to play finally. He's kind of getting it, which means by the time I verse him in the last game, he'll be a pro.
Exactly.
Is Kirk actually playing off screen?
No,
No.
but just in his second match he played, he kind of he's getting it now. He doesn't need me to be like, "Don't do that, Kirk."
Now let's go for it.
Ooh, Kyle taking another ballsy move and unfortunately not paying off. But
Yeah.
as long as he can keep moving the ball carrier forward, he should be all right. He's got what, 2 more turns to make it?
Yeah. I mean, I think I moved everybody that I really wanted to, anyway.
One die, one die.
Tyler speaking in a different language.
Gotta count them dice, see where you're at.
Just 1 die. And he's going for a ballsy move. Okay, he changed his mind. He realized those percentages and might have snoped it. Might have General snoped it.
Oh.
Almost grabbed him by the ponytail and slammed him on the ground.
Yeah, would have been nice.
Okay.
Tyler taking into account if he wants to see something bad happen to his War Dancer.
Well, that
That's
happened.
not too much of my worry.
How about
Yes,
that?
it will.
On the positive side, though, it was only a knockdown, so he didn't get pushed out into the audience, where he could have been brutally murdered.
Man, this is going to be a high skull count game.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
so there's
you
only
want-
one defender blocking your ball carrier to get out, so...
Mm-hmm.
If we can get
Two
through
dice.
him... And the dwarves... Well, I can't say they scored, but they got what he needed.
They probably scored.
I don't think so. I think he's going to be one square away.
If he goes for it, he has a point.
Oh no, he can go for it. He can go. He can make it.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, it is a going for it. What about the one directly next to it? Still going
Still
for it.
going for it.
All right.
Yeah, it's...
I believe.
Kyle believing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kyle knowing his pure luck will always pay off in everything he does.
Mm-hmm.
I should have taken that into account whenever having Kyle join us in this tournament is when it comes to games where you roll dice. Kyle cannot roll below a 19 on a 20.
Yeah. And I could only roll below a 3, so...
And I can roll 4 crit fails in a row. So,
Yeah. While we might be the best at actually playing the game, me and Jordan are definitely the worst at
at rolling a simple die. And Kyle remembers me rolling 4 crit fails in a row in his campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just stick with that setup.
You hit control if you want to know how you did that, Kyle.
Alright. I was on controls my mute.
Oh, yeah, you gotta hit it a couple more times if you want to get all that stuff to disappear from your screen.
Alright, there we go. I think that's the first game where control actually did something.
Isn't it
Tyler's going for
sprint and
different
G-Mod?
setup.
Alright, Tyler is relying on the one side to be where the ball lands, and he's gonna try and take it.
Oh no, it was my last turn and a half. I have no chance of scoring.
Oh, I see, I see.
Let's go for there.
Oh, but he gets that extra reroll for his last half.
Even though it
Nice.
doesn't really do too much for him. They just really want to make fun of Tyler. But it's a
Yeah.
touchback. Tyler's got a chance if he throws it to the right character. Maybe the tree.
I did put both of those there, so...
Who's it going to? Yeah, it's the War Dancer.
No, he didn't. The War Dancer is the one that's closer to you
Oh, yeah,
dancing back
sorry.
and forth.
Yeah, War Dancer.
Ooh, that tree and his unlimited power.
There's some limits.
Well, it's just when he stops himself because he's so powerful.
Yeah.
He's so powerful that he roots into the ground. I actually think the tree is probably one of my least favorite of the big guys.
Same.
I mean, obviously the best are the mummies that Kirk has, but
Those mummies do work. That is for sure.
they're terrifying because there's no weakness to them, and they all have mighty blow. Tyler helping Kyle safely get away from the tree,
Yeah.
like a true friend.
Yep.
Subscribe today. And not to any of these fake imposter channels that have recently been popping up.
How dare they? And no armor break.
But on the positive side, on his turn, Kyle can send the other guy out and try and kill your War Dancer. Going for the points.
Oh. Yep.
And over CBS because he's only got Fox love.
There you go. There's Joseph. Did you not
Man.
wake up?
Had he had this luck in the first round, Tyler would have scored fairly easily.
Yeah.
Probably would've.
Because it's now wide open for him to just run that guy through and make up a score point.
Yes, because I still him up.
Only the one die.
Yeah, only the one guy.
Only one guy.
Yeah.
Remember, you can always move other people up to assist. Or back to assist if you need it.
Yeah. But I think they're all
Yeah.
going to be... I know, I can actually...
Yeah, it won't be a dodge unless you actually have to run past them.
Well, I was worried about going forward and stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Alright.
I was using the Troll Slayer to try and hit him.
confident.
Probably good to get them some
Kyle
experience.
showing his blind confidence.
Yes.
They both have blocks, so the elf will be fine.
But he
I
does
gotta
have
reroll.
frenzy.
That's the end.
So. Oh, he
Ooh.
still has push.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be enough for that other... Oh, or not? I don't know what he's doing. Oh, the frenzy.
Yep, so he can do... Ah, well, no, I'm good.
No, you're because
Yeah.
you've got
I forgot I had
dodge.
blood, yeah.
Very, very hard guy to hit.
Yep.
Most of the time that a War Dancer gets hit is from his own comeuppance of trying to sprint past and
I
not
get
making
bigger.
it.
I mean, yeah, he saw my 3 earlier plays with the War Dancer.
Yeah, he's a trippy boy. Looks like you've got, what, one more guy that can hit somebody? So you just pile everybody onto him to get that extra armor break. Maybe not move him because he'll get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, he's the
having
one
more
that you have
guys.
to hit with because you've already used your blitz.
Right, that's right.
Those guys
I think
can all
more
make
guys
those
want
guys
to
can all
be
make it
on
over there
Dice.
because they'll run around the back.
That guy technically won't matter.
No, but he'll still be there to help. Plus, whenever the other guy goes over there, if he blocks his, then he'd be able
No,
to.
I mean, he won't affect the dice roll because
Yeah,
he's being stopped by Gerbera.
you've already used your blitz. I would move all the other guys up there first. Because the two people that are closest, like the Mohawk guy, can move right up next to him. Or that guy.
I don't think he can't move.
Why?
Yeah, it
You
says
just we stand next to him. Yeah, in that spot.
Alright.
And that should help the guy in the corner hit him. Still can't blitz. You got to get up next to him. And then the guy that's at his corner will be the guy that hits him.
Ah, alright.
You wanted him one space to the left to change anything.
So there you go.
There we go. And
You got the block, so.
yeah.
Well, Tyler, you managed to not have anybody get injured that turn, so I'd say
Yeah.
you. And yeah, I guess there's not really much else you can do since you've already used your
Yeah.
blitz.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, just end it and
Yeah, I don't want to risk accidentally having somebody get injured or something by running somewhere silly.
yep.
All right, so we're at the halfway point. Kyle, you are in the lead. How are you expecting this match to go from when you first started? Because I know you're newer to Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it might be a 0-0 or Tyler might score a point or two.
Okay.
So we'll see how the second half goes.
So you're actually pretty excited to be in the lead right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tyler, what was in your mind the in-game score?
I didn't really have an idea. I knew that if he could cage well, I didn't have much going for me.
Yeah. That dwarven cage is scary.
Yeah,
Especially
Elves really do much to it.
Yeah.
Although one thing that's nice is because they are slow, I don't have to worry too much about like shoring up the sides. Because
Yep.
I can just move over there.
So now Kyle's going to be receiving the ball, so he gets to set up his team however he's going to best be ready to stop those elves from sprinting past. And they're going to sprint past.
Sideline, nobody hurt. No one
I actually
knocked
sometimes
out.
think that wood elves do the best when they're kicking off.
They can.
Because if they can get straight through that line of defense, and if it's a slow team like the Dwarves, they can get the ball, and if there's not very many defenders back there, there's their hole in one. It's one of the crazy things that, like the circus team, who I had the worst match of all time against. Where they all just jumped over me at the beginning and were like, haha. And we intercepted because it was, they got their roll in their favor at the beginning of the kickoff. And so they got to go and they got to go first regardless of the fact they were kicking. And they just jumped over my whole team because they got to move first. And then they caught their own ball that they kicked off and then scored in turn 1.
Jeez.
Yeah, I played against one of the circus teams before with my Norse team. And they had a level 6 player.
Oh, yeah?
And that was a thing.
Alright.
It's a
think that's
smiley
good.
face. Let's play that.
Yeah.
Kyle
Kind of
scrolled back over to look at it. He wanted to make sure everybody, oh, get the ref. Each team gets 1 additional bribe.
Cool.
Ooh, my risky kick did work.
And even more importantly, Kyle can foul and try to not get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
it is. Oh, there it is. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just gotta move him up next. Yeah, that's how you do it. You just move him up to the corner.
Nice.
Sorry, I didn't realize you didn't fully get how that one worked. So my bad. That'd be a blitz if you use that. The other guy should be able to do it. That's already in front of him.
Okay.
But you might want to use the Troll Slayer for the...
That's what I was saying. Yeah. Oh, for the tree. Well, these got the other Troll Slayer. There's the hit.
Use that. Yep. Good.
Of
Good
course,
hit. And he's injured.
Let's see how he's looking. No long-term effects, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be in the next game. But Kyle getting 2 more SP off that.
Yeah. Nobody's leveled up yet, I believe.
I think one of them did because he had, after his last match, one person was like, and I think it was one of the
Nope,
Troll
just
Slayers. Yeah, it was like
Yeah, one of my Troll Slayers were close.
No, I just checked other XPP. None of them have it just yet.
There you go. That's what he was looking for.
Mhm.
The classic Kyle roll of only yellow.
Of course, yes. Kyle's already put his source code into the game.
Kyle calibrating his aimbot for for a dice roller.
Yeah.
See, the trick is he shoots the dice before it lands on a 1, and then it bounces back up and gets a 6. Every time. It's insane.
Go for it.
It's actually more impressive than just rolling the die. Kyle once again rolling the perfect game.
Well, he actually failed that, and then because he has sure hands, picked it back up. Oh!
Yeah.
Kyle
of
once
course,
again
Kyle.
rolling the perfect game.
And bringing the smile back to completion.
Yep.
He's just happier that he's getting further down the field.
Yeah.
I was really worried that Kyle wasn't going to move his guy in order to not mess up the smiley face.
I'll be honest,
No,
that was half the reason I mentioned it.
I was really thinking about it.
I know you were.
Is he gonna hit the tree?
Or is he going to bring other people back to defend this guy? Or send other people forward to stop your guys from sprinting forward. See, here's the type of cage right here where an entire dwarven legion just bulks around one guy, and it's like, what can the elf do now? They can't really do anything because they're, you know, they're rolling.
Elves.
Yeah, they're rolling dual reds.
I'm done with my turn.
Oh,
All right. That's
Are
pretty
you
good
gonna
roll.
reroll?
Because, well, I mean, he
Yeah.
wouldn't waste his roll there, would he? Oh.
He
Well,
would. And I'll stand firm, so that did nothing.
all right. Then if you're done with your turn, Kyle, unless you're going to move anybody else forward or blitz or anything. Ooh, a big sturdy push. The thing Tyler does not want to see from the tree. The only worse thing than that, other than, of course, hurting himself, is rooting into the ground and just be like, no, I'm not going to move.
They're both back there.
Tyler, I believe, was about to make a crazy play, which would have been neat to see, but pulling back for the safer alternative. Understanding his place in Blood Bowl and his lack of skill when it comes to rolling lucky.
I mean, luck is a skill, just not one I have.
Luck is a skill that you can somehow train. Unfortunately, I'm so unlucky I trained it the wrong way.
I feel that. Yep, that's... Mm-hmm.
That is the luck stat coming in.
Yeah, when we put out the official merch of this league, of all the player cards, you'll see that my coach card will have a stat of 0, while Jordan's has -1.
Kyle testing the waters to see what he can make Tyler do. See if he can make him switch his entire formation just to F with him.
Let's see if Kyle makes a Dauntless roll on the tree. That'll be interesting.
Don't let him trick you into using a Dauntless roll on the tree when you have so many other things you can do. Kyle beginning the right side of the cage, well, for his perspective, right side of the cage. For Tyler's side, the left side of the cage. Sitting back more defenders, keeping his ball secure. I mean, at this point, as long as he doesn't let Tyler get the ball, Kyle will win the round.
It's true.
But if Kyle can score, you know, there's...
Oh, is he gonna do it? I see that boy punching his hands.
No, Kyle proving his strength once again by rolling a yellow on a 1 die.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Following up to try and trip that War Dancer if he tries to move. Tyler realizing he probably shouldn't move the War Dancer because even if he has a 100% chance dodge, he will get hit. Okay.
Correct.
Kyle's got a 50 chance, and he pulled it off.
And a
Dodging
6.
the dual block.
Will he reroll for the attack? Nope.
Nope, but he does have 2 people guarding the War Dancer now.
But will that matter?
You will find out after the beep.
Oh, will he reroll? Or is he just going to let his turn end?
Okay, ending his turn with a sweet roundhouse kick to the face. Well, the top of his mohawk. He's more of a dragon kick, but regardless. I learned all of my fighting moves from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. How would you say your tree is performing this game, Tyler?
Very pushy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Oh, there's the leap. Much to my surprise, he didn't goof it up and fall.
I fully expected to fail, but I'm like, hey, I have that ability. I should at least show the viewers that I have that ability.
He used it once against Kirk.
Yeah.
But
That was more bragging than using it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, I think I needed to use it.
But your tree, I was expecting to see a lot more kills come from it. Unfortunately, knowing my luck, it will all be on my skinkses. If they even make it long enough to
See a tree.
Yeah, to see the tree. It'll be the third iteration of my skinks that won't get to see it.
And we take those.
A fine hit.
Ooh, an armor break.
But it's
Not
a stun.
anything helpful,
so
but
nothing
yeah.
nothing helps you out too much there. But he's going to be down for 2 turns, so you don't have to worry about that guard. Other than he's going to maybe slow you down a bit if you try and step on him. Oh yeah, you guys do still have that bribe. Alright. Before you... Okay, I say, because you start moving your wall up now. Kyle muted, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Where was I?
Yeah.
Did not know.
Okay.
Thought I unmuted.
Hopefully you didn't say too much then in that time.
Not really. I don't think I really said anything too important. But it depends on how long I was actually muted for.
Fair enough. Alright, Kyle only moving up a tiny bit with his guy, but now he can start really building in that wall if he wants. So if you start bringing up those other guys and completely surround him, yeah. And there he is. He's got a completed cage, Tyler.
Yeah, he does.
He's got the X of Destiny. Plus he's got the extra defenders all around.
Yeah. Alright.
So Tyler,
Good.
what was your plan for getting through the cage?
Really, my plan was to prevent him from starting one, so
I see.
we're a little past my planning stages.
Because I figured that would be the one thing you'd have to plan for the most when going up against a dwarven team. That and hoping they don't have a death roller.
Yeah.
But the plan for that's to hope it just gets kicked out immediately.
Yeah, if we had one of those, that bribe would be far more dangerous.
It would be.
Man, a lot of stuns coming in from the Wood Elves. Got
Yeah.
some big hits.
Their
Unfortunately,
coach must have given them a good pep talk
yeah.
during halftime.
Sadly, no SPP for that, though. What is the person with the long ponytail? What's the...
That's my thrower.
Okay. There's a crack in the cage.
Unfortunately, it's very easy to seal, but that push at least knocked him into tree range.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my tree still only has 2 SPP, so...
He does have a pretty good way that he could get through that guy, or move that character back over, though.
Oh, for sure.
Oh. Not using it, though.
Is he gonna reroll for that? Nope.
Surprisingly, blocking his ball carrier from moving forward any, but the cage has been reestablished.
Yep.
Luckily, I believe with this setup, he doesn't have any 2 dice in my war dancer currently, unless this goes through. Which it will.
And now he's going to have 2 dice on your War Dancer.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And now he's definitely
KO'd.
going to have 2 dice on your War Dancer. Still, you've had a much more successful half in terms of injuries, Tyler.
I mean, you shouldn't jinx it like that.
Comparing it only to the first part of the last half. There we go.
That wasn't that bad.
Now it's evened out. Because I acknowledge it could still get worse.
Is he gonna re-roll?
Or is he just going to push you away
Well.
so his boy can move?
Oh,
I forgot about the frenzy, I think.
Jordan also forgot about the frenzy. Well, regardless, he opened a path.
yep.
But is that a good path he wants to take? Most of his cage is locked or out of moves.
Yeah, but if he moves up a little bit, he'll already have a new cage built.
True.
Jordan possibly saying too much.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you would say that. Nah, what? Too much? Nah. You Gucci, Jordan.
When you say it like that, Tyler.
Woo!
You afraid to lose that thrower?
Oh yeah, Foxglove's one of my favorites.
Plus, he's gotten some good SPP this game.
He's gone one.
What? He wasn't even the one that threw the other ball?
No.
What the heck, Fox boy?
I am good.
Looks like we're going back to the Sci-Fi Channel. Sorry, Fox. Dogs in the stands. You hate to see it.
Yep.
Unless you like dogs, then you're probably a good fan of that.
I'd say if you're a fan of dogs, you don't want to see them in the stands at a Blood Bowl game. Because you probably won't see that dog much longer.
Depends on the dog, really.
This is true. Oh man.
Try to figure out his plan.
Tyler realizing if he gets another guy over there, he might have enough points to bring in the belly dancer.
This is risky.
Tyler
Oh.
hurting his own thrower, his best friend and love.
Oh, nice.
And
Two
he
ones in a
tripped
row.
again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Tyler keeping up his perfect roll streak, staying consistent, always a good thing, except for when it's not, like now.
Whew. That was almost a 2 dice. That would have been bad for me.
Tyler almost killing his... Jordan refraining from saying anything that might accidentally help.
I'm just trying to see how far my guys can run.
Mm-hmm. Although I always do try and remind everybody to make sure they stand their players up.
Yeah. Right. Alright. Dodges from him.
Oh. Going for a big time play.
No,
Oh,
going for
really
an
screwed me.
accidental click because of how much that happens.
Yeah. Alright.
Big time accidental click.
He does not have block on this guy, so...
Will he reroll?
I will. There it is.
Yeah, I figured. He got his bad roll of the half out of the way now.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, there. Alright.
Moving
Maybe there.
thoroughly down the field. Okay, good. You made sure to right-click that time so you didn't almost pass it. I'm going to be the one that does it. I'm going to be the one that gets overzealous, double clicks on accident, and passes the ball like an idiot.
We can only hope. It's against me.
And it'll be like my skinks will throw it to the Crocagore.
Crocodilus?
Who will then get hit in the head and die. What?
As they do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Crocodile.
Hmm.
A name I easily could have gone with, but I didn't.
And
Another hit.
yep.
Did you ever doubt him, Jordan?
Yeah, you're right. So Tyler, as the player that
Ooh,
just
he's dead.
had someone die, do you have a
dead.
way to bring him back?
Yes, but he also will now have 2 strength forever, making him trash garbage.
So now he is injured, but he now has permanent deficiencies after using his only apothecary for the game.
Yep. Which
So
means
now-
now if he ever levels up, he is going to be entirely used for running the ball, because he can't block for shit.
And if Kyle manages to kill anybody else, Tyler can't do anything about it.
Win.
Huh?
I said win, Kyle kills somebody else.
When Kyle kills the next 3 people, Tyler can't do anything about it.
Dude, I turn them off.
I thought you were saying the thing you could do is win. And I was like, I like the optimism.
Nope.
Sadly, it was not his war dancer. But Tyler definitely would have been heartbroken if that was his war dancer.
Oh, there you go. There's the play Tyler's been waiting for.
Yep.
Now will the ball
No
fly
arm
into
break?
the war dancer's arms? It did.
Of course.
Nope.
But his
It
war
almost
dancer, being a silly boy, missed it and threw it to the side. Tyler, however, making a sleeping man break dance and then go for the ball.
Did get the ball.
He's going for the pass. Going for the pass. He's going for the pass. He's going for the pass. Click on who you want to try and intercept it, Kyle.
Once they roll their 6, he'll have the ball then.
You're gonna, okay.
Flippin'.
Gerber's baby food making a perfect pass.
Oh,
No.
oh, no, didn't throw
Okay,
back to
I
him.
thought it was gonna go back to him. It didn't though.
Mhm.
At that point, I was like, all right, yeah, let me just have my thrower pick it up and then just book it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's going for the crazy place.
Is it really crazy when Kyle does it?
Well, I don't know if he meant to use his blitz. I think he just tried to get him up there to help, but I don't know.
Little A, little B.
Gotcha. All right. Kyle getting his entire team to move towards the ball now that he's cleared off that.
Uh-huh.
How many
Now,
players am I down to? 6?
Now I've freed up some of my players.
Yeah, that's actually a smart play.
Yeah.
I was very curious of your plan, but it's once again the luck paid off and it worked out.
I can't wait to see how many dice were rolled this game. Is he going to push him into the ball to make it pop up and maybe get a free catch?
Man, that guy is tanky. He's got all those guys around him. They're helping. Man, he's only getting 1 die rolls on everybody. Also,
Yeah,
you can pick up your other guy.
He's being blocked by every one of his units are being blocked currently.
There we go.
There is the hit on the war dancer.
Yep.
What are we gonna get? We're gonna get an Spaghetti-O. You feeling lucky, Tyler?
Nope.
Spaghetti-O.
Oh,
Oh, he's only
KO'd.
KO'd. You're fine.
You know what? I'd rather him be off the field.
Now he's
at
off
this
the
point.
field. Yeah, he's now safe.
I have guaranteed my loss at this point, so get off the field, bro.
Technically, you could still win this. Or tie this. You can't win this, but you could tie this.
Can I?
Yes, if you scoop up the ball and either throw it to the guy, like the thrower, or run it down further, you could do it.
I was gonna say wait for it. Wait
Yeah.
for them to all fall down.
He's slowly figuring out how to break your defenses to make it where they all have only one or the 2 die.
Yeah, just kill everybody.
Yeah, he found the correct order you have to kill them in.
Yeah. No, that throw play was literally my last chance in the game to try it out.
Alright, I forgot about the frenzy once again. Kyle trying to foul.
Yep. I mean, I do have that bribe.
That's true, so if you knock this guy out, you could technically foul him. Oh, but you don't have the... You don't have block with this one. Tyler's still having a chance.
No. Wrong game, Jordan.
But you have 3 turns left, Tyler. Once again, a pushy tree.
Yep.
He is the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter. Is it Whomping? I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whomping or Thwomping
Alright,
or
let's
something
fail
like
the
that.
dodge.
The Wackledy-Doo.
Yeah.
Could this be it? Could this be the play? The play of the day? The play of the game? Where Tyler throws the ball to space?
There we go.
Every part of it was so perfect. And then, of course, the ball itself being covered in soap.
Seriously.
Yeah, I figure one of Kyle's guys probably had some beer on his hands, got over the ball.
It was actually elf blood.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Kyle gonna pop the ball up by using your corpse.
Well, of course. That's how you play.
See where the ball goes.
The tree will somehow get it.
It'll land in Kyle, and he'll run and make another touchdown. It almost did. The tree almost got it. Oh my god.
The memes.
You said somehow, but Tyler, it actually moved very much in your favor.
Give it a turn. These
Luckily
boys
for
still got
you,
some
Kyle
fucking-
used his blitz already for reasons unknown. You gotta pick next to him. There you go. Yeah, you still got...
Is he gonna push him into the way of the Troll Slayer? And then do a frenzy into the ball somehow? Oh, no, it's not.
He's gonna jump on his shoulders and ride him to the ball.
At this point... Oh, Kyle's gonna get it. If he does. Go for it, Kyle.
No, that was
Go for it.
that was
I
way
believe
too
in you.
ballsy. That would risk hurting your guy. If you do that, you just have to worry about he's gonna try and pick it up.
Got it.
Kyle picking up the 17%. Kyle going for the
And then
bonus.
making the 50% dodge, yeah.
Yup.
Kyle rubbing his nipples in his defeat of of Tyler's tree. Gonna
Kyle
go ahead
is
and...
literally doing elf bullshit as a dwarf.
Kyle seeing what else he can get away with.
Oh. My luck ran out.
Oh yes, it ran out.
Yeah. I didn't get the pass.
Yeah. The 17% and the 50%. That didn't cross the line. It was the pass that did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pushy tree still going. But I will say, Tyler's got to move this tree every single turn, now, except for maybe the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and add that into the clause just in case so I don't jinx it. Because I've acknowledged the fact now that it could in fact fail.
Yep. My final possibility.
Speaking
Can't even the dice because the tree was in the way.
Yeah.
I figured they were both bad.
Oh yeah. If I had to push, I could have theoretically pushed him onto the ball and maybe given
the
it to
thrower
my
to get it.
thrower. But
Kyle now with
And now-
his last turn going to get to kill as many people as he wants.
yeah.
Or even foul.
Yeah.
It's not like he loses anything for it.
Friendship. He loses friendship.
Tyler
If
making
any
a
remains at the
convincing
end of this.
argument.
Alright.
The luck has been insane this game.
It really has.
I can't wait to look at those dice and see, like, skulls. Yes.
Well, Tyler, you did want to be on the leaderboards. That was the most important thing to you, so you're definitely going to hold that spot
Oh, yeah.
of most skulls rolled against Kyle. Well, at least until I verse him. Then not only am I going to get a skull, I'm going to get a red skull. Which means my character dies no matter what.
And is also a Nazi.
He's also the Red Skull, who is also a communist, depending on the iteration. And by iteration, I mean the actual which number Red Skull it is. Commie Skull, Nazi Skull. I think that was as far as they went, did it? It's doing a blitz foul. My God, he beat him with a beer mug.
Yeah.
KOing Daisy after beating him with a beer stein. Doesn't have to use his bribe. Goblin did not care.
He's gonna make a pass and get the experience for that.
I was going to say, if he did, he would get the experience. And that is the game.
Okay, so
it's not the game. Tyler still gets to go.
I'm trying to see who on his team has the least amount of armor.
Okay. Well, all of Tyler's players still on the field. Let's see what happens. Well, look at the positive side. Tyler, you've moved him all 16 turns.
Yeah, I'm great.
That is, I would say, pretty good luck for the Elves. Go ahead and just push him onto the ball and see where it goes. Maybe the tree will catch it.
Absolutely what I'm doing.
Almost. But old Slickery Jim decided to throw it on the ground. And we're going to end with Tyler's thrower getting injured. No long-term effects, though, so he has nothing to worry about. Holy crap, if that would have ended with his thrower dying, that would have poured salt into the wounds that were Tyler.
Not even a person, just a human wound at this point.
Tyler, you want to go through the stats and see
yeah, let's see how well that did.
Yeah, that was an interesting game, Tyler.
So
Kyle had 56% of the ball possession. You only had it for 6% of the game, Tyler.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, that second half after I think it got fumbled, I pretty much just let the ball lie.
The Dwarfs ran 68 yards, with Tyler only running 34. You doubled the Elven yard runs in that game. You also had 40 blocks, Kyle, with 31 for Tyler.
Yeah.
What's page 2 have for us? Yeah, so we've got 31 blocks sustained, of course, by Kyle, and 40 from Tyler, the opposite of what it would be on the other. But Tyler got 5 KOs, 5 casualties, and he would have had a death had he not went back and taken one of those injuries. Kyle, a solid 0 KOs, 0 casualties, 0 deaths, and neither team got an interception, so that's unfortunate. Also, sadly, no deaths from either team, which I would like to see again, but preferably not from my team.
Yeah.
Kyle probably getting at least 1 level up.
But Tyler, you got enough to get Honeysuckle to level up, so that's good. He has 100% dodge rate as the Dwarfs. How does that make you feel, Tyler?
You know,
A dwarf team with 100% dodge rate, 100%... Wait, go back to that real quick, because there was 100% dodge rate, 100% going for it, and 100% injury rate.
and then if we switch over, we see...
We see Tyler with 100% pass rate, so that's good. Keeping those points up, and the leap was perfect. Your catch rate sucked. Your dodge rate's... I mean, that's a D. Barely.
For Elves.
Yeah, so that sucks. Pickup rate was... that was good. That was average. Your going for it did terrible for the Elves. Usually they can make it around everybody, everything. You only got it half the time. That's a failure.
Yeah. And what's fun is I don't think my War Dancer picked the wall once, making his level up literally pointless last game. You know, if we look at the block dice...
We see where Kyle literally... Did not fail. How's that looking?
And I mean, look at the math right there.
Yeah.
19 skulls against Kyle's 12, but I also got.
You got 9 hits
I
against.
have 15 total offensive hits.
Yeah, you got 9
counting
yellows.
doubles.
To which Kyle got what? How many of the yellow ones for Kyle? Kyle got 10.
But then
Okay.
also 11 pushes.
Man, you hate to see it, but you love to see it. All right, I believe that is where we will end this game. So
Yeah.
it's been great, Kyle. Tyler, thank you for
How many
joining me.
level ups do you have, Kyle?
None, because it was my long beard that I needed to get points.
No, you have a level up. I mean, do you get any
Yeah,
others?
we'll go to that in a second.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you go to your team roster. So we're going to go ahead and sign out. So
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed. And until next time, everyone, later.
Bye.
Uh...